want me to turn y'all on?
You can.
Try it. Try it.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into Van Deer Gymnasium, located on the campus of Jacksonville High School.
My name is Matthew Vanover.
And my name is Reese Rollins. We are your commentators for this half. Later, we will be joined by Elizabeth Thomas. We are so excited to be your commentators and analysis for tonight's game versus the Fort Payne Wildcats.
So with that, let's go ahead and get right into it. It is Tuesday afternoon, in-school matchup. So excited for this game. This is surreal for me. This is the first game I've been behind the microphone in a year and a half.
Well, this is my first game being behind the mic ever at a basketball game. At basketball.
So it's going to be awesome. We're going to have a good time.
It's also definitely going to be interesting because this is an in-school game, which is very rare.
Very, very rare.
And students were able to buy tickets, so there's a lot. The crowd is filled with students.
Crowd is filled. If we can get the, you can see on the live stream going forward that these cameras that we've got going on here, where we're at, you can see all of the JHS student body, pretty much about 50% of it.
Plus some Kiddystone kids.
Thank you so much, Kiddystone Elementary School faculty and staff for allowing the kids to walk across the rainy street today and come over.
And if you're confused as to why everybody is sitting down and not cheering, this game theme is Silent Night, so no one will cheer until the 5th point. So that's why no one's standing up. Okay, you're muted. For the Wildcats is Robbie Coker, and the head coach for the Jacksonville Golden Eagles is Tress Buzon. We got started a little late here. We were having technical issues with the microphones, but I'm so glad we were able to get it back up and running so we could commentate for you guys. Very anticipated game. Number 2 of the Wildcats missing the first free throw. Neither team has yet to score yet. Rebound grabbed by King Elder, passed to Chop Nixon. Chop at the 3. Foul, travel on Mason Scoggins. Ball is turned over for the Wildcats, to the Wildcats.
Fort Payne Wildcats have a great record coming into the game. We've got a lot of interesting information along the stream going forward. As you can see, the Fort Payne Wildcats, they arrived here about an hour earlier before the game, and we're looking ready, and they were playing. They were all good, warming up, and so that's all we've got for you right now is just continue watching the action as we're slowly but surely getting situated in Van Deer Gymnasium on this cold and rainy day.
Yes, rebounded by Chop Nixon. Chop is actually the leading scorer on our team. Pass to Mason Scoggins, who is the leading 3-point scorer. Taken down by Mason, pass back out to Chop Nixon. Chop for a 3, and he misses it. Rebounded by number 3 for the Wildcats. Wildcats take it to the rim.
Push up, off the rim, no good. Golden Eagles back. Chop Nixon goes back up the court.
Pass to King Elder, top of the 3. Let's see.
Right around the free throw line, Mason, and apparently
sub. We have Ben Pridgeon in for Sean Herbert. Ben Pridgeon has had a very great season. I'm super proud of Ben.
That call was indeed a travel. I thought that's what that was. I couldn't see where we're at located.
We also have number 14, Zay English, in for Mason Scoggins. I will say these Wildcats have been compared to the Oxford Yellow Jackets. Ooh, stolen by Quinn Weaver.
They've been compared to a lot of teams in the region.
Foul on Quinn Weaver.
So that's the Golden Eagles' second foul of the game.
Golden Eagles.
I'm sorry.
That was a foul on the
Fort Payne Wildcats, excuse me. You said Quinn Weaver and it threw me off.
Oh, I meant, sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Chop Nixon with the ball now in the paint. looking long, eyes on the goal the entire time, passes it back to Zay. Zay looks long to Chop. Chop Nixon throws it back into the paint again, goes back out to Quinn. Quinn back to Chop. Up, looks at the eyes, a three-pointer, off the rim, no good. Didn't even touch it before Payne saves it. Golden Eagles travel, and there he goes. Fort Payne goes back now. Fort Payne's in the pass option. Looks up, fires off the rim, no good. Fort Payne recovers the ball. Fort Payne's looking out. I dearly do apologize for not saying the names in the Fort Payne roster. We have not gotten our stuff all situated yet. It will be the second half when we can get those names to numbers to you. Fires up, off the rim, no good. Caught by Zay. Zay goes back into the paint for the Golden Eagles. Golden Eagles look up, travel, off the rim, no good.
And that'll be 2 free throws for Quinn Weaver. So I have noticed the Wildcats are running a zone defense, whereas the Golden Eagles are running more of a man defense.
They are running a man defense, and I'm very impressed. Reese, you told me earlier in the season, earlier in the year, when we're doing Soaring Sports, that you know basketball, and I was like, all right, let's put you to the test.
I know me some basketball.
I think you've passed with the check mark, so there you go.
Shout out to my dad, who was my part coach.
That was the third.
He's the only reason I know what that is.
That was the third foul for the Fort Payne Wildcats going in to this first half.
Rebounded by number 0 for the Wildcats. Good pressure by Chop Nixon. Stolen by Kamori Harmon. Kamori takes it down to the paint. Goes up for a layup as he is fouled. That's 2 for Kamori Harmon.
It's 2 shots for Kamori. Kamori Harmon averages 9 points a game. Ike Elder averages 8 points a game. And Aaron Nixon, the leading scorer, 13 points a game, according to our stat report from MaxPreps.com.
Yes, Kamori recently joined Varsity this year and has exploded. He's proving himself a lot on this team.
And that was the first point of the game. So the Golden Eagle fans have 4 more points until they can wake up and not be asleep anymore.
Yes.
So
it's like very awkward, just like everybody's sitting.
It is weird. Everybody's
it's
just
like
sitting
not
there.
You're not used to it. Kamori Harmon goes 2 for 2 for his free throws. The ball is passed in. So Jacksonville is running a press. Ball for Zay English. Zay English went to save the ball, but he accidentally threw it to Ben Pridgeon, and it bounced off of him out of bounds. So that will be the Wildcats' ball.
I will say, though, this game is going very well as of right now. I mean, I don't see this game going any further than what it is right now. Tight competition. Fort Payne came to Jacksonville to play.
And Jacksonville knew that they had to step up their defense for a good team like this, for sure, and I think they are doing so. Pass to Calvin. There you go.
Good job, Calvin. Great job. Great execution by Calvin.
Calvin, who is only a sophomore on Varsity, he is actually the leading assist on our Max Prep sheet. Oh, my apologies. Calvin is only a freshman. Even better, yeah.
Even better.
Go Calvin.
Go Calvin. Good job, Calvin.
When I was a freshman, I don't think I could dribble a ball to half court.
I don't recall me doing that either. I mean, Fort Payne in the paint. Fort Payne looks real good in the paint as of right now. Up in the air, about 5 feet up from the goal. About 25 feet now, about 3 feet from the goal. 5 now out.
And
up in the air, off the rim, no good. Back to the goal.
Ben Pridgeon recovers. Kamori Harmon comes down as they set up for a play.
They're looking. Golden Eagles are looking for a shot.
Up. Beautiful. Yes, and there goes the crowd. Finally, we got a good crowd going.
The Eagles have arrived at the nest, Reese.
Yes, they have arrived. Which means it's also going to be much louder and harder to hear us.
They will continue to prep on, and I don't think Fort Payne was ready for that. They jumped and they were kind of anxious. The coaches, Fort Payne head coach, let's see, Robbie is probably going, what in the world is these Jacksonville kids doing? We're ready to win.
Yes, we are. I mean, this basketball team has a lot to prove coming from a school with 2 state championships. They have a lot. They have to keep up to our standard.
Agreed, yeah.
Even before the championships, Jacksonville had a standard of just doing.
You got that right.
You got to go hard all the time.
So
we
the
have
score.
about. Sorry.
No, you're good. So the score is Golden Eagles 6, Fort Payne Wildcats nothing, with 1 minute and 7 seconds left to go in the first period here at Van Diemen Gymnasium on a very rainy day.
The Wildcats are currently at 4 fouls. Jacksonville Golden Eagles are only at 2. Golden Eagles are passing it around, trying to find an open look. Kamori Harmon goes down to the paint, can't get it, so he passes it out to Zay English. Zay English. Yes! Zay English. 3 defenders on him, got it down to the block for Ben Pridgeon.
Great execution.
Yes. Wildcats got it in the paint. No good. Recovered by Ben Pridgeon, tipped out by number 20 on the Wildcats. Being brought down by Chop Nixon. Calvin for 3. Oh, in and out.
And that is the end of your first period for the score of Golden Eagles 8, Fort Payne Wildcats 2. We'll be right back after this quick timeout.
It is what it is.
I think y'all are being heard.
We are.
Yeah, you are, but it'll cut out, and then it'll pick up what you're saying, and it'll cut out.
Okay.
You get the gist.
If the student
I hope
section,
this isn't being heard.
no, if the student section goes nuts, let them go nuts. Let them calm down, and then we speak. We don't want to. We want them to.
But
hear.
all this static we're hearing, you can't hear it on here. Y'all sound clear. Y'all sound like y'all are in the mic, but y'all sound good.
Jesus. Oh my
There's
God.
a reason I pray before every stream.
Hey, I wasn't here for that.
I did. I was stressed out. I'm sorry. I'll get the next one. It's okay.
Okay.
It's okay. I still love you though.
Yeah.
Still love you.
Y'all ready?
And we're back. We are now starting the second quarter of the game. We will start with Wildcats having the ball. As they pass it around, try to get it down to the paint, but have to pass it back out. Up for a 3, and the 3 is good from number 3. King Elder is bringing down the ball. Your score is now 8 Jacksonville, 5 Wildcats. Let's see, the Eagles are moving around trying to find a good position to put themselves in. Zay English brings the ball down. Zay English brought the ball down, got fouled, but he still made the shot. We love to see it. Down in the paint for the Wildcats, and they miss it. Recovered by Sean Herbert, taken down by Chop Nixon. Up, and the ball bounces off the defender's hand, but Chop gets it back. Goes in.
Off the rim, no good. Looks long into the paint, about 5 feet from the goal. Looking back.
Wildcats go in. In the paint.
Wildcats in.
Your score is now Jacksonville 8, Wildcats 7. So they kind of filled in the gap just then. We got to get it back up, but I believe in them. Chop for 3. And the 3 is good.
That was drilled by Chop Nixon. Like I said, points per game 13. He is our all-time scoring leader for the Golden Eagles. A senior, Chop Nixon.
I'm glad he's having a great season as a senior. That's what we love to see.
He's having an amazing season, just as somebody who is always up and at him. He loves talking about basketball. He'll talk to you about the game all day, and that is just the guy you want on your team, and Chop Nixon is it.
The ball was bounced out of bounds. Waiting for someone to go throw it in. Come on, somebody. Okay, so
Anybody.
it was out of bounds on the Golden Eagles. So now Wildcats get the ball. They get it down to the paint. No good. In and out. Recovered by the Wildcats. And out on the Wildcats. Let's see, Calvin has the ball in the paint, passes it all the way back out to I. King at the 3. Mason brings it in, bounce pass to Ben Pridgeon, and a scuffle for the rebound. That is one thing I will say about the Golden Eagles. They're very aggressive, especially with those rebounds. Here's the chance from the student section. It was thrown in by the Golden Eagles.
Oh, I. King Elder came out of nowhere like a Golden Eagle always does. Golden Eagles.
Malik Coleman at the top of the ball. I thought Ben was going to shoot a 3 for a second.
Me too. I really thought he was going to end up shooting one, but apparently not.
I would love to see a center like Ben shoot a 3. I believe he would make it. Oh, and they go down. Travel on number 2 for the Wildcats. Dribbled all the way down and then went up. Came back down and then tried to go back up again, but it doesn't work. Number 20, Quinn Weaver, will throw in the ball to Chop Nixon.
Chop Nixon is always good. Well, just all of them in general, always good on throwing balls in at the right time, at the right call,
Yes.
depending on players back and forth. So
They
great
have very good eye-hand coordination.
Yes.
They can, like, even if the pass is not good, they can get it back real fast, get it back in possession very well.
And if you sit back and watch the guys up and in by Chop Nixon,
Beautiful.
if you sit back and watch the guys during practice or during a school day during fifth period, Jackson students, it is just amazing. That's all they work on is hand-eye coordination. They're on it
Yes.
24/7. Great job by the coaching staff, and that's why they state championships, especially back-to-back.
Beautiful pass to Chop Nixon. Your score is now 13 Jacksonville Golden Eagles, 7 Wildcats. Another thing that I love to see is Jacksonville is not the tallest team around, and they never claim to be, but they are so athletic, and their athleticism can make up for that. They just prove that you don't have to be 6'5" to get points on the board. They're a very athletic group of boys. And 3! Chop Nixon from the 3. He is going crazy.
Maybe I should stretch out this points per game.
Yes, it's definitely going to be changed
It's definitely going to be
now.
changed. Probably by the time we get out of here.
Definitely. Max Preps has to make some adjustments now.
Coming back, looks long. Wildcats up in the paint. Touches the
It is
rim.
good. I will say they also are having beautiful cuts and assists. When they cut, they'll cut down to the basket and get a quick short bounce pass right there. That's been a good amount of our points plus 3s. Quinn Weaver went up for the 3. It was no good.
Well, then it's adjustment periods. I mean, you have adjustment periods that you're going back and forth on.
Yes.
with me being in drumline, when I drop something or I miss a note, that's an adjustment period. You have to get back on it.
Gotta get back. Malik Coleman takes the ball down, and it is good. Your score, 18 Jacksonville, 9 Wildcats. The ball was taken down by number 3, but the rebound was from Ben Pridgeon.
Through the point. Wow, great execution by Chop Nixon, if you guys saw that. Amazing play.
Good saves, good saves.
Signals Malik, all going back.
Shoot it, Ben, shoot it. Oh, man, he didn't.
They're in a 3-3, and the whistle has been blown.
Enjoy the music of the student section.
While they're taking this time, we would like to just mention that we have, Golden Eagle Media has a lot of accounts. We have our Facebook account, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, and now, as of last year, on Spotify.
Yes, do go check out our Spotify.
We have fun with that, don't we?
We do have so much fun.
We have fun with that.
We have so much fun. Kamori Harmon at the 3. Pass to Iking Elder. They're definitely trying. Chop with a 3, but it was no good. The rebound was caught by Quinn Weaver. However, it was out of bounds on Quinn. Wildcats do have the ball now.
Score now 18-9. Jacksonville Golden Eagles leading it with just a little bit over 2 minutes left in the half. Wildcats out in the paint about 5 feet from the goal. Overshoots it, and that ball is
Beautiful save by Chop Nixon. And Kamori Harmon gets fouled, taking it to the goal.
Kamori Harmon got up, so that's good. Good job, Kamori. What a warrior right there.
Yes. See, Kamori kind of lost his touch on that ball, but got it back up really quick. That's what I'm saying. They can always readjust and get possession of the ball again. I mean, everyone's going to lose the ball eventually.
Yeah,
but.
number 34, Levi Crow now for the Fort Payne Wildcats. Just about to sub in. Just getting these rosters finalized. Like I apologize. Just saying Fort Payne. Just trying to get all these up.
Yes, we will give you names.
We will. We promise.
We try.
We're trying.
It's not a favoritism thing, I promise. Kamori Harmon for his second free throw.
And it's good. Copycat.
Oh, okay. Whatever. It's fine.
Whatever.
Kamori is now 4 for 4 on his free throws. Score is now 20. Jacksonville leading. 9 for the Wildcats. The 3 is up.
That's 4 out of the 5 three throws, or 3-pointers that the Fort Payne Wildcats have overshot the goal.
Yes. 3 throws? 3 throws.
3 throws.
3 throws.
Yeah, math class kind of killed me today.
And I will say another thing we're very good at is our passes. They do it so fast to try to confuse the defense, and that's what gets them their points is they pass it so fast, and like you never know. So the defense gets confused, and it's so scattered.
Absolutely. I'm still amazed by the fact of just how efficient both teams are. I mean, Scottsboro, Fort Payne Wildcats.
Wrong sport.
Yeah, Fort Payne Wildcats coming off a big win, playing Scottsboro the other night, and
Overshot by Quinn Weaver. Saved by Wildcat. Quinn Weaver got possession.
Open that up. But like I was saying, just great execution by both teams.
Yes.
The Eagles playing on the weekend, playing different tournaments, coming up with Christmas Classics.
Just had a game yesterday.
And both teams are just amazing. And
Wildcats take it down. The point is good, but there is a foul. It was an and 1 foul on Sean Herbert. Both teams now have 2 fouls in the quarter. Excuse me, in the quarter.
Carson Todd not coming in for the Fort Payne Wildcats.
It is up and no good. Tipped off multiple Golden Eagles, rebounded by the Wildcats. And it is no good. Foul. Golden Eagles get the ball back.
An amazing strategy by both teams, just covering, passing, covering, passing, covering, passing. It's like a pass run option.
You know my favorite thing to do with basketball games, honestly?
Eat the popcorn? I love the popcorn.
No. I was going to say looking at their shoes, like the cool shoes they have on.
Chops, blue shoes.
Yes, I love looking at the different shoes, girls especially. Sorry, that was very random, but I just had to say it.
You're good. Oh, to the floor.
Kamori slipped, got back up, but it will be called a travel. Wildcats get the ball. We have had a lot of slips and slides. We've had about 3 now.
We have great official call by the referee.
Yes.
I wish that I could have gotten the referee's name. That he deserved a shout out. That was very efficient.
Well, they're trying to take out the. They're trying to take out the scoreboard.
Scoring pylon scoreboard over here, right along the.
Forgot what it was called for a second. 10 seconds left in the half. Let's see if anybody scores a point before the half is over. Up and blocked by I King. Let's see if they can get this point. Ben Pridgeon going down for 3. Oh, overshot it. That's called a center shooting a 3 right there.
Well, guys, that's the first half here from Van Diemen Gymnasium. Reese, you've done an amazing job, and we cannot wait to switch it over. We'll be back with you guys.
We're now going to welcome Elizabeth Thomas for this next half. Thank y'all for having me. I'll see you at the first half of the girls' game. Go Eagles.
Go Eagles. We'll be right back. See you guys later. Stay tuned in. Stay warm.
And stay golden.
I'm waiting for it. It's a whole play behind.
Is that good?
Welcome. Welcome back, Golden Eagle fans. We're glad to have you here back on the campus of Jacksonville High School at Van Dierman Gymnasium on this cold and a little bit rainy day. It's a little drizzly outside, but we're very glad to have you here with us and tuning in today's action. Thank you so much. We appreciate you guys. We love all y'all, and go Eagles. With that being said, we're going to go ahead and get back into this section of this Jacksonville versus Fort Payne matchup. It's been a good game so far. Golden Eagles the score going into the second half 20, and the guest Fort Payne Wildcats 11. Period 3. What? timeouts for our technical difficulties inside Van Dimmer Gymnasium located on campus of Jacksonville High School. We're trying to work things out as the game is going on. With it being 2:30, Jacksonville High School releases at 2:40 in 10 minutes, so I hope that the crowd will go down and you guys can hear us. We're super sorry for the technical difficulties. We're trying to get them fixed as soon as possible behind the scenes. King Elder now. Eyes on Chop Nixon. Chop Nixon with the ball here. Pass it back to Zay. Zay back to that was a good play right there for both teams. Just come up short just a tad bit.
Well, Matthew, you can't get away from me. I decided to come back. We're having technical difficulties, like you said, so I'm sorry about that. But I will be joining if the mic allows me to. Now, if it cuts out, I guess I will not. Sean with the point. It is now 26, Jacksonville 18, the Wildcats.
Whoa!
Taken into the paint.
Wow, that's what Fort Payne does. Fort Payne takes it in the paint, and they do not let go.
A lot.
Fort Payne did the same thing against the Scottsboro Wildcats, the Wildcat rivalry in Fort Payne, Alabama.
And they take it down to the paint, pass it out to the three. But it is hit off the rim. And one foul was on King Elder.
I'm gonna quote my role model, Chris Stewart, in for the N1 over here. As you can slowly see on the camera, some of the Jacksonville High School students getting ready to head on home and call it a day. It's 2:33 inside of Van Dimmer Gymnasium, located on the campus of Jacksonville High School on this rainy afternoon day. Going back to what I said earlier, Reese, I wonder what Fort Payne's coach, Robbie, said to these Fort Payne Wildcats, because they're coming back. They're coming back on this thing. It's going good. Everything's fine. Everything looks okay for both teams.
Yes, I definitely think the Wildcats had to worry about how quick the Jacksonville Golden Eagles can move the ball. Whereas on the other side, the Jacksonville Golden Eagles needed to focus on the paint. So it's like more of the perimeter is what the Wildcats have to worry about, because that's where the ball is at. And then it can just get dished to the paint very fast. The Wildcats excel in the paint, however, so Jacksonville definitely has to double down there. And it is a jump ball between Mason Scoggins and number 2 of the Wildcats. Still probably need to learn names. That's on me.
It's all right. We're students, Reese. We're kids. We're trying to learn. We're all
trying.
learning here.
You know when you go to the family gathering and you don't know that one person's
Like,
name?
hey, I know your like,
Yeah.
you know, like,
Can't remember any of the names.
You go straight to Facebook trying to find pictures. Like, that's your,
That's me going to Max Preps trying to find the name of the player.
profile pictures. I need your profile picture.
All right, and there is a timeout. Your score, 28, Jacksonville 23, Wildcats. And for those of you who are missing Elizabeth Thomas just as I do, she wanted y'all to know she did not abandon us. She, just because of the technical difficulties, she was helping us with that. So she will hopefully be back for the girls' game. I'll give her the mic back.
Here it this halftime break, we would like to congratulate the Jacksonville State University Gamecocks on becoming the Conference USA champions in 2024. The first time in FBS history that the Jacksonville State University Gamecocks have won in a conference championship, first ever in a while. And congratulations, Coach Rick Rodriguez and our hometown Jacksonville State Gamecocks. Fear the beat. See you guys in Orlando.
That was a big thing for Jacksonville. Finally hosting, not just being in a bowl game, but hosting it. That was big.
Man,
that was beautiful.
It was freezing cold. I stayed there the entire game.
I did too, but I was working, so I was in the suites.
My girlfriend asked me, she's like, how did you do that? I'm like, I love football. Like, I love football.
A scramble for the ball.
Hold on to it, Sean. Hold on. There
Sean
you go.
dove
Golden
on the
Eagles.
floor for it.
Nixon
Pass.
looks up. It's good.
Three is good.
In and out of there by Chuck Nixon.
The Wildcats are realizing that they have to get it down the court faster to beat this Golden Eagle defense. Passing it around. For three. It is good. Three for number 3. I love saying that.
3 for number 3.
Passed in by Chop Nixon to Kamori Harmon as Kamori takes it down. Calls a play. Let's see what's going on. And Kamori Harmon takes it down. Tries to pass it, but is unsuccessful. There is a foul.
The score right now, Jacksonville Golden Eagles 31, Fort Payne Wildcats 26 with 1:50 left to go in the third period. Vanderman Gymnasium located on the campus of Jacksonville High School on this rainy day.
How many times are you going to tell the people it's a rainy day?
Well, I mean, I want it to be sunny outside.
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you.
I like the sun, but rain makes me want to sleep all day.
Right.
I mean, I just don't understand.
So the Wildcats have hit 5 fouls now, whereas Jacksonville sits at 2.
Ooh, man.
Kamori Harmon makes both of his free throws again.
I didn't even look at that, because when you said that, Reese, fouls play a factor in ball games like this.
100%. These close games, fouls matter. You can't just have some silly foul. And can't blame it on the reffing. The reffing has been very good this game.
Yeah,
Officiating.
The AHSAA does a very great job of selecting the crews for these games. Great job, AHSAA, which is the Alabama High School Athletic Association.
It's a scramble for the ball, but it's finally taken by Kamori Harmon as he goes down. Oh man.
Well, we can't do that, Sean. We gotta go for it, man. We gotta do it.
Up for a 3, no good. Rebounded by Mason Scoggins, passed all the way down the court to Kamori Harmon.
And it's in there for the point.
And the foul. Point and the foul.
Point and the foul. Back to back. Look at that, Reese. Back to back points. Back to back fouls.
Kamori is going crazy this game. Doing very well.
The Golden Eagles are a great execution team. I mean, I know I keep saying that week after week on Soaring Sports and different, but just
I promise it's not favoritism.
yeah. I mean, it's a great execution by both the players. And I mean, you can see on the camera right now. You can see where you just saw Coach Bouzon having a quick discussion. One of the head referees. That's why the free throws haven't been made yet. But as you can see, Sean Herbert is going back behind to the injury bench with Coach Patterson.
And I hope this shows the Jacksonville Golden Eagle boys that they can really compete with any team, because this team, the Wildcats, have gone 1-1 with some very good teams like Oxford, Scottsboro, Springville. Like, they have gone 1-1 with all these really good teams. And the Jacksonville Golden Eagles are holding their own, 35-26. So I hope this proves to the boys in their minds that they can really compete with these really good teams. You can compete with whoever you want to.
You can compete with yourself. You can compete with your pencil that you write with on a day-to-day. Injury report, Sean Herbert is back on the sideline and back on the bench. That's a good report for the Golden Eagles. That's a potential star player.
Well, during the first quarter, I saw him go out, came back on with a Band-Aid on his cheek.
He's a warrior, man. I mean, he's a warrior.
Looking like back in the day.
When they
had
man, I've been playing basketball. My cheek hurts. I got hit with a ball. Pop Nixon
I'm glad,
now.
I'm glad to see he's good though.
Oh.
Kamori Harmon up for the 3, bounces off the rim,
Great save
rebounded
by
by King as he puts it back up, trying to hurry, but does not make it. That will be the end of your second quarter and the start of our halftime. So please enjoy our halftime show from our cheerleaders. Score is
35-26, Jacksonville Golden Eagles. We'll be right back. Enjoy the award-winning state runner-up cheerleaders.
yes, go Eagles.
Go Eagles.
Welcome to the table, Elizabeth Thomas. What's up, girl? We've been flying like an eagle, that's for sure.
So we were going to halftime. We're not even going into halftime. That's maybe mad.
That ball's going back to the Eagles. John Nixon with the ball again. That's a normal thing for the nice matchup and the school rivalry soon to be. Small little fake away. And Payne off the rim, no good. Bounces up in the air. Payne ball.
Looking left, looking right, up. Fort Payne scores. Makes the score now 35-28, Jacksonville. 37-28, Jacksonville. Off the rim, no good. Up.
Number 1 throws it up for a 3 and it is not good. Timeout called by Fort Payne's coach. I've been watching him for this play. He doesn't seem too happy out there right now, but you know.
Well, it's 2:44 here in Jacksonville, Alabama. The Jacksonville High School students have now completed an official day with the students that are here that are supporting. It is an after-school activity for them. They're here to support the Golden Eagles. You cannot see on the camera, but the Lady Varsity Golden Eagles are getting ready. They're out watching the boys' game, supporting the boys. That's just great sportsmanship. Just can't wait to see the girls' game. The girls have been very consistent this year. Star player Alexis Phillips and Deasia Porthrow and have all played a factor.
Yeah, I will say I've loved, even though we're doing a good job so far, I'd really love to see the quick adjustments made out there on the court. And you can tell that, the team has been working together. I saw them earlier today during school. I think it was like their 5th period PE and whatnot, and they were actually out there practicing. The coach was out there correcting them, hey, let's get this, let's do that. And they were practicing what they were going to do tonight, and I think that's definitely showing.
And in the air from Ben Pridgeon finds the basket, 39-30. Jacksonville Golden Eagles with just a little bit above 6 minutes left in this matchup. Oh, loses the ball. Well, we've got that one on film. I'll go back and look and see if he stepped out really right there later. But that was a heck of a save by Chop Nixon, in or out of bounds. Good job, brother. Good job. Got Malik Coleman out there. Fires up in the air. Awesome three-pointer by the Fort Payne Wildcats. The Wildcats roaring, but still a score of 39-33. Jacksonville with just about 6 minutes left in the fourth period.
Actually, I believe this is one of the exact things they practice during their fifth period PE. Like I mentioned earlier, they practice passing each other the ball and moving around the court rapidly, and it's definitely showing.
Well, it's just a mental game. You've got to stay in it. That's just like college football teams. They practice overtime. They practice 2-minute drills. Basketball, you have to practice 6-minute drills. That's just a me thing. If I'm a basketball coach and I have a basketball team, I'm going to practice a 6-minute drill. Last 6 minutes of the game, close game just like this. Who's going to win it? How do you execute? How do you continue to keep going and to win?
Absolutely. And that definitely comes with not only executing all the way to the finish line, but after halftime, you have to show that, hey, even though we're up maybe first half, can we continue to the end? I
agree. I 100% agree.
And I will say, not trying to bias you, but I believe that we're doing a great job of that right now.
We are. The back-to-back state champions title is still being held.
So Aaron Nixon's going to throw it into Kamori Harmon. He's going to throw it back to Aaron.
Fires up, off the rim, barely.
Rebound caught by number 3 of Fort Payne, given to number 0. Let's see what they can do with this play. Number 20 shoots it up for a 3 and doesn't make it. Number 34 of Fort Payne catches the rebound back to number 20. Oh, number 20 with a fake pass there and ends up tries to throw it to a teammate, but ends up throwing it out of bounds. Quinn Weaver's going to be subbed in for Kamari Harmon.
Easton Lackey and Chase Ricketts and Braden Ball and Elijah France down there are all going ballistic. They're cheering the student section on to the win for the Golden Eagles.
I was ready to mention how they've been very enthusiastic this whole time. I mean, ever since that 5th point went off, they've been on their toes, keeping everybody hyped, making chants, and I just love it.
When you've got such a great team, I mean, why not be behind your students? Why not be behind your athletic people? Why not be behind your team?
Absolutely. And I just love how even those that maybe didn't participate in the game, they participated with our dress up day, and that just means a lot. That even though maybe they couldn't be here, they were able to show school spirit. I'm not really sure who made the timeout, but
just a quick public service announcement. We will start streaming the girls' game a little later than expected. We have, like I said, the technical difficulties. The MacBook is probably about to die, so we've got to charge it up and get ready. So it's in here somewhere. If we can find it real quick, then we will be fine. But like I said, we're all working together. I just want to say this: we're students. We're all doing this together. We're working as a team. You guys should see the behind-the-scenes action. It's because we love each other. We do. I mean, stream graphic team, graphic designer, Olie Lavender, like just amazing girl, an amazing person. People behind the scenes in the stands, back in the classroom, back in the hashtag studio, which is Miss Chatter's classroom. But just an amazing group that I'm blessed to be a part of and blessed to be with.
And I'm just blessed to be from Jacksonville as a whole. Just Jacksonville as a whole is just a blessing.
Oh,
The
absolutely.
school system, I love our principal and all of our board members. Like, they just make this such an enjoyable experience.
Absolutely. Every year, every game, every ring of the bell, every time that I walk down the hallway, I'm blessed to be a Golden Eagle. Was you waving at your mama, Reese? Was you waving at your mama?
I was waving at my mom.
Down there talking to Coach Ashley, coach from Weaver. He entered the transfer portal last year and became the softball coach in Jacksonville. The transfer portal.
Yeah.
Chop Nixon with the ball now. Chop Nixon looking for some space.
This
Looking
is a
for an
close
open
game.
man.
Big game going on here. We have about barely under 3 minutes, but only a score difference of 6.
Yeah, Coach Robbie Coker for the Fort Payne Wildcats trying to find a solution to get these Fort Payne Wildcats on top.
You can tell the frustration is setting in.
Oh, absolutely. And I would be too. I would be stressed. You know, you're riding an hour away. Yeah, you're riding an hour away, and you've got an in-school matchup. I would want to win the game.
Kamori Harmon loses the ball.
Ball batted.
I know that hurt.
But he recovered the fumble. He recovered the fumble.
What's with these football terms that you're just trying to put into basketball?
Well,
so bad?
the college football playoff is still a thing. College
don't get me started on that.
football's still going on. Roll Tide.
So,
But we're gonna have fun. Jack State's still playing too, like I mentioned earlier.
it's looking like they're stepping up to very intense man-on-man defense. Definitely pressing, very intense. They're trying to steal this ball from Jacksonville.
Chop
And
Nixon.
it's working.
I'm sorry, Reese. Chop Nixon questions the call.
Yes.
That to me, that I didn't see that why that call was necessary. I don't know if you could see it on the camera, but just the way that call where he was a hard call. But I guess good job by the official. Up for the Fort Payne Wildcats, off the rim, no good. Bounces back up, off the rim, no good. Goes back and forth just like a cotton ball. Chop Nixon with the ball now, goes back. He's about half court.
It's like playing juggle with about 10 different people.
No pressure, just 10 different people, not a problem.
Jumping up for the same ball, hands flying in the air.
Just riding up and down on a little red wagon. Nothing wrong with it.
There was a foul on Chop Nixon, however. Wildcats have 5 fouls, so he will get to shoot for 2. Jacksonville is sitting at 0 this quarter. These could be big time points.
These
for
can
sure.
be big. 39-33 is the score.
No good.
No
You
good.
can make this second one to make the gap a little better.
Score remains the same.
It looks like he was a little shaken up before he started shooting them.
Up. Off the rim, no good. Score remains the same. 39-33 Jacksonville. Fort
It
Payne,
was rebounded by 14.
Fort Payne looking for a solution.
We have 2 minutes and 13 seconds left. A lot of like stops, like a lot of fouls and free throws having to be made, so the clock is going down slower and slower. Also, I realized one of my errors earlier. I said we were going into halftime. I guess math is getting to me too, because that was definitely not right.
I'm sorry. I didn't do nothing, I promise.
That was definitely me. That was on me. Going into halftime when we were going to the last quarter. Rookie mistake.
But we are coming up on a little short break though. After the guys' game, we can go grab some popcorn, come back, and watch the girls' game. So Fort Payne has a shot to gain some points here. It's up, off the the rim and short. Didn't look good from right as it left his hands. One more remaining. Anthony Davis for the Fort Payne Wildcats coming in. Summing out number 1.
Aiden Raines went 1 for 1 for his free throws. Definitely could help shorten that gap. I mean, that's not what we want, but
No.
I mean, it could help.
Timeout called.
He's definitely going to, the coach is definitely going to have to draw up something quick. Come up with a good strategy for these last 2 minutes.
Jacksonville sitting at 2 fouls. Fort Payne sitting at 5. Time remaining 2 minutes and 5 seconds. Jacksonville Golden Eagles, you're home. 39 points. Fort Payne Wildcats, your visitors, 34. Fort Payne brought a pretty good crowd sitting right behind us. Very great job, Fort Payne Wildcats. Way to travel and support your team on a rainy day.
So, since we're having a timeout, I have a question.
What's your question?
What do you think contributed most to their adrenaline for this game? Because a lot of people, Jacksonville was not favored in this game at all, and now they are winning, and it is a close game. Do you think the crowd, because so many people were here, played a part in that?
I'm going to get more specific than the crowd. The students, the student body, just how. That's just how I think it played out, and they're still here supporting it. I don't see them going nowhere. Oh, Kamari, wide open. Say under. There he goes.
Ben got it out. He knew he had 2 defenders on him. Couldn't make that work. It looks like they are pressing with 2 defenders just to implement even more pressure on the Golden Eagles.
Yeah, the Fort Payne Wildcats are going to that's the best thing that they do. They get down, they get to close games. I've watched film on them. I've watched and watched and watched and watched and watched. And they forced the last second.
Foul, one of the Wildcats barreling into our sideline bleachers. Not our bleachers, our chairs, but the sideline.
He is limping. He is okay.
Wildcats will throw it in.
Just under 2 minutes now remaining.
Golden Eagles definitely need to pressure their defense right now. Wildcats trying, and for 3, but it is long. They need to be focusing on these.
I know, they've got to keep their head in the game.
Quinn Weaver takes off with the ball down the court.
Quinn Weaver back. Oh, what was that? I believe it was I didn't get a clear call.
It was a foul on the Wildcats against Quinn Weaver. Quinn gets to shoot 2 now. Tried to take it down, but got trapped by 3 of them. And the foul was called. Quinn Weaver in and out. First, no good. If he can get this next one, it'll solidify the gap even more, which is what we need. And I know I keep talking about a gap, and it is no good. But rebounded by Ben Pridgeon. Pushed out to Kamari Harmon.
The Fort Payne Wildcats are applying pressure now as the clock's winding down. Still 39-34, Jacksonville Golden Eagles. 2-man rush.
The Golden Eagles need to go up and help. They see that there's 2 men on each player. They need to go up and get that ball because you're not going to be able to get out of 2 very tall
There's
guys.
more of a chance when the clock stops if somebody doesn't go and help you than it does. If somebody goes and tries to help you, then he's going to try to throw the ball, and that's going to cause a turnover. But if you've got somebody on, does that make sense? If you've got somebody on you, that's probably going to stop the clock, which it did. And here goes Jacksonville has an opportunity to add a point on the board. And we do. Go Eagles.
Kamari Harmon killing these free throws.
He is killing it. Coming into this game, the leading scorer was Chop Nixon with 13 points per game. Malik Coleman not listed. King Elder 8 points per game. Kamari Harmon, 9 points a game, and it goes on from there with a season total.
I definitely think those points per game are going to go up after this one.
Oh, I bet it'll be entered right as the clock hits 0.
For Chop Nixon and for Kamari Harmon.
Looks like a charge timeout called by the Fort Payne Wildcats.
We're going to take a little break, but we'll be right back with you after these.
Back, Kamori Harmon throwing the ball in for the Golden Eagles.
Oh, back to Kamori.
Beautiful. Kamori takes it all the way down. Beautiful pass to Bridgen. Saw a defender coming up behind him, so he decided to push it back out.
Clock stops with just over 1 minute left to go. 1 minute and 1 with a score of 41 Jacksonville. 4 Payne Wildcats 36. Reese, we're going to watch this final minute of this in-school game.
I know.
And I'm on my feet. Come on, Golden Eagles. If you're at home watching this, stand up.
Chop Nixon for his 2 free throws. I will say the fouls are what have been killing the Wildcats. Too many fouls can cost you a game for sure. And the Golden Eagles have had so many opportunities to shoot free throws, so it's definitely helped us. Wildcats are taking it down. Trying to look. They drive it in. Pass it back out to the 3, and it is up. No good.
Off the rim. Oh, hold on to it, Zay.
Zay English lost possession.
Zay English lost possession at about 22.14 feet from the goal. Not too far from the goal. Just under 50 seconds left now. Timeout called by the Golden Eagles. It is the Golden Eagle ball.
Super proud of them, though.
Yeah, I'm very proud of them. I am
keep
extremely.
cutting you off. Just mute the mic at this point. Just mute my mic, because I keep cutting you off. I'm so sorry.
Don't apologize.
Telling y'all, if I don't say it, I'm gonna forget. Need to work on that, probably.
No. You're good. You are A-okay. That's what makes us better. We learn to communicate with each other. And here come your future W, Golden Eagles. We'll find out in 46 seconds, or in basketball world, an hour.
Yeah. Especially with a close game like this.
You got that right.
We'll let y'all know in about 30 minutes.
Oh, it overshoots Zay. Quinn, up, under.
Bounce pass.
Oh, chop. Back to half court. Corey gets it. He's going to go. Oh, hits him. And that'll be a foul. So it'll be a charge. Should have been. Coulda, woulda, shoulda with it.
I wish y'all could see the pose Matthew has.
Woo,
holding
man.
his hand up. Kamori Harmon for his free throws.
Going
They're
up.
No good. First missed free throw of the game.
I was about to say that square has been his best friend all night long. He just pushed him back out. Here we go for a second try for Harmon. And it's good. So he's only missed one tonight, this afternoon. Just under 30 seconds left in this in-school matchup.
And they try to go down, pass it back up to 3. And the 3 is good from number 2, Aiden Raines.
Timeout called by Robbie Coker, head coach of the Fort Payne Wildcats.
The White.
I almost said White Plains
Plains.
Wildcats.
I'm
having too much fun. I can't help myself. I'm sorry.
No, it happens. Your score is 44 Jacksonville Golden Eagles, 39 for the Wildcats. Very close game with only 23 seconds left in this fourth quarter. And then we will get to see the girls' game, which I personally am super excited for.
I'm super stoked about.
These girls have worked so hard and they're having a great season so far. 9-2 is their record.
They're having an amazing season.
They're doing good. I said it in the podcast. This year is the girls' basketball year for sure.
I agree.
think they're going to go very far.
I agree, Reese. I agree 100%. Here we go now, 23 seconds left to go in this game. Some of the students are leaving the gymnasium. This action ain't going nowhere. Golden Eagle's ready. Kamari getting ready to throw it in. Find a Golden Eagle wide open. My guess is he's going to go to, yep, guess was right.
Quinn Weaver.
Covered.
The
Oh, he
ball is
stole it.
taken.
Oh, man, he charged him. Oh, technical foul on the Fort Payne Wildcats. Did you guys see that?
I hope y'all did. I got a little spooked just then.
Head coach of the Fort Payne Wildcats, Robbie Coker, is a hot mess right now. He is going nuts, trying to figure out what's going on, but his temper is moving him from trying to figure out the issue of that.
That's one thing, as an athlete, as a coach, you gotta, as a person in general, gotta contain it.
Yeah.
When that
And
frustration
it happens to everybody. It happens to everybody, and he's still trying to explain it.
In case you need a play-by-play, Wildcats got the ball back, went in, but Kamari Harmon stepped in and it was a charge. Then our coach for the Wildcats, or their coach, now our coach, excuse me, their coach for the Wildcats had a little bit of some frustration there, got a tech called on him. Chop Nixon got to shoot the free throws. Your score, 45 Jacksonville Eagles, 39 Wildcats.
17.7 seconds left to go in this matchup.
I wish y'all could see Matthew's toes are like jumping up and down, like his feet, his legs.
This is only the
everything is
beginning in Van Dierman Gymnasium
just
tonight.
going.
Woo. I told myself at the beginning of the week when I brought this idea up to the class, I was like, guys, we're going to do this. This is going to be fun. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to hit you, Elizabeth. My bad. That's how excited I am. I'm sorry. It's going to be a great night. We've got one more game to go. The schedules have been changed up a little bit. Originally, it was going to be varsity girls, JV boys, and varsity boys. Now it's varsity boys, varsity girls, and the JV boys to finish it. We will not be streaming the JV boys game. That's when we will call it a night and head on home and see you guys back.
I do love the student section. They are killing me right now. I know you probably can't hear exactly.
Easton Lackey's down there like asking the referee a question. He's like, can we get timeout? Can we get timeout?
17.7 seconds left in this game. Kamari Harmon throwing the ball in, trying to find an opening. Ben Pridgeon comes up, passes it back to Kamari Harmon. Kamari Harmon trying to find someone to give it out to. Ben Pridgeon passes it to Chop Nixon. Hopefully they can hold it.
I think Chop Nixon's just going to hold it.
As the clock runs out.
And that'll do it, folks. The Jacksonville Golden Eagles win it with a score of 45-39. Great job, great competition by both teams, team members, athletes, and fans. That was an amazing ball game. Reese, what do you think about that?
That was a great game. I'm so glad the Eagles came on top because they were definitely the underdogs coming into this game. So I'm just proud of them. Well, guys, that's all we've got for you from Riley Green Court at Van Dierman Gymnasium, located on the campus of Jacksonville High School.
With a final score of 45-39. What a game. We appreciate you tuning into this afternoon's amazing action. And with that, we say so long, everyone. Go Eagles, guys.
Go Eagles. We'll see you for the girls' game coming up shortly.
That's right. Don't go too far. Go grab you a snack. Come right back.
Of course.
Hey, good afternoon, Golden Eagles. Welcome back.
Welcome into the Van Deer Gymnasium, again located on the campus of Jacksonville High School.
My name is Matthew Vanover.
My name is Reese Rollins, and we are so excited to be your commentators and analysts for today's game. Again.
We're back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah. Tonight's matchup is the Fort Payne Wildcats against the Golden Eagles. Getting started here.
Head coach for the Golden Eagles is Corey Mize. Head coach for the Fort Payne Wildcat girls, Steve Sparks.
Yes, super excited for this game. Very anticipated game. Both teams are very good. Both have very good records. I know Jacksonville girls' record is looking very good this season with 9 wins and only 2 losses. They're doing very well this season. I'm super proud of them. I definitely think this is the girls' season to show out, and they're going to go far for sure.
I agree. I 100% agree with that statement. I really do. The girls have shown up and shown out all season long.
And I know the Wildcats also have a very aggressive, good team. Deja Prothro went up, but it was no good. Rebounded by the Wildcats. Wildcats for 3.
No
Short.
Short, no good. Dr. Barber, our superintendent, Dr. Barber, made a good observation just to me a couple minutes ago. He said, he asked me a question, have you ever seen a scoreless first period 5-minute game in basketball? I'm like, no, that's a good observation. Jacksonville and Fort Payne didn't score a game the first 5 minutes of the game for the boys. So let's see if that can happen with the girls.
Yes.
Never mind.
No.
That was not planned.
No, very short lasting.
I'm sorry.
Go. Way to jinx us, Matthew.
My bad.
JC Taylor with the ball. JC Taylor.
She's got a gift.
Her and Nevaeh Nicholson, excuse me, I'm sorry, are both only freshmen, and those two are the leading scorers for the Jacksonville Golden Eagles. They are very blessed. And then the seniors, not to mention, are very good leaders for this team, have beautiful assists to get them those points. And just all around, everybody on this team just picks up their weight, does their job, and that's why they're so good. They also have beautiful team chemistry. They all get along very well.
Scramble for the ball, not looking too good for the Golden Eagles. Fort Payne, slow but surely off the rim, no good. Great recovery by the Fort Payne Wildcats. Up and in. Makes your score 5-0. Fort Payne Wildcats to open up this first quarter. Emerson Weaver with the ball now. Back to Alexis Phillips, back to Maya Swain. Maya Swain looking to Deja Prothro. Deja Prothro looks back to Alexis Phillips. Alexis Phillips in the paint, looks back to Deja Prothro, still looking, firing up and in the air, and whistles are blown.
Foul.
Looks like a foul on the Golden Eagles, right?
No, foul on the Wildcats. Deja Prothro will be shooting for 2.
Okay, there we go. Okay, just I got lost. I got lost.
It's okay. It happens to all of us.
My bad, Coach.
Deja Prothro for 2. First one is no good. Both teams are sitting at 1 foul. Jacksonville Golden Eagles 0, your Wildcats 5. Rebounded by the Wildcats. And the 3-point is up and good by number 5.
So a great start by the Fort Payne Wildcat girls, varsity girls to mention. Alexis Phillips asking for help. Maya Swain was there, just couldn't execute the pass. Bounces off the ball. Up. Oh man, out.
Timeout for the Jacksonville Golden Eagles as they go in to regroup. I just think they're getting warmed up right now. This is just a little warm-up session for them right now.
I think they did. This is something that I've not seen in a while. The girls coming in not so hot. The girls usually come in on the court. You know,
Yes.
they're executing very well. They got
Very
a great start.
aggressive.
They have a strong start, and they slowly get going. But I don't see that right now from the Golden Eagles. Something's missing. I don't know what's going on.
I agree. They normally have, if you've watched, they normally do have a lot of aggressive plays and a lot of aggressive steals. They're just all over the place. Like, they'll pop up out of nowhere and be like, gotcha. Just take the ball.
Like, I got your back, you know, over here. Like, but it can vary.
I think it's just a slow start. It happens to everybody, honestly.
It does. It happens to everybody.
There's good games, there's bad games. That's just how it's going to go in the world of sports. But I definitely think they're going to pick it back up.
It's going to be like that till sports undissolved, and it's going to be like that. It's made to be that way. It's sports. So
I will say the Golden Eagles defense is looking just a little bit scattered, but I think once they figure that out, they'll be good. JC Taylor goes in, passes it back out to Deasia, who passes it back to JC Taylor. Maya Swain up for three, but it bounces off. Tipped by JC Taylor, and the Jacksonville Golden Eagles regain possession. Deasia Prothro passing it out. Ontario Braxton.
Whoa! Ontario Braxton with a throw in for the three. Let's get out of here.
The score is now for Jacksonville Golden Eagles, 8 for the Wildcats.
Up, off the rim, like a cotton ball. There it goes. Alexis Phillips with a save. Coach Corey Mize clapping his hands like it's a victory celebration.
Alexis Phillips went to save the ball and threw it off of a Wildcat's foot. So the Golden Eagles have possession again, with Alexis Phillips throwing it in to JC Taylor.
Alexis Phillips with a tiny screen up off the rim. That was kind of an angled hit. Hit the Golden Eagles' foot. Can't be doing that now.
Tipped by Alexis Phillips. Alexis on the ground for the ball. Passes it to Ontario. Looking for someone to pass it to.
Ontario's back.
Alexis is back.
Back to Deasia Prothro into the paint now. About 3 feet out from the court. Layup in for the two.
I'm telling you, I played basketball last year. And if Deasia Prothro is coming at you with the ball trying to score, you might as well just move. That is a very fun sight to see. Once she has that ball and she knows what she's trying to do with it, it's gonna happen.
She's very talented, that's for sure. Very talented athlete, great GPA, and the whole 9 yards. She's a senior, by the way, not to mention. Very talented young lady, and she has a bright future in sports.
Does great in the paint. She's very athletic.
Yes, absolutely does great in the paint.
Dominates the paint. The ball is out of bounds on the Wildcats. I've just seen a lot of Jacksonville kind of running into each other. Looks a little confused, but then they start to figure it out.
Me too. I've seen a lot of Jacksonville players running into each other.
Yeah.
This game cannot get to them. It can't.
Maya Swain for the three. Too hard. Bounces off. He's rebounded by the Wildcats.
Tipped up by Deasia Prothro right there. Ball's out of the Wildcats' hand on the floor.
Beautiful defense by Deasia Prothro.
And it's good for the three for the Fort Payne Wildcats. Makes the score 11, Fort Payne, 6, Jacksonville.
That's number 5 again with her second three of the game. Ball went off a Wildcats' hand, but then a Jacksonville's hand just as it came out.
Alexis Phillips will be the throw in. Looking for a Golden Eagle. I'm going to take a wild guess. That ball is going to go to either Maya Swain or Emerson Weaver.
Let's see. I say, no.
Nope, I was
Had to
wrong.
lob it over. Too much going on down low. You got to hit it up top.
That's right.
Maya
Nice.
Swain.
Hold on to it, girl. Hold on to it. up, back and forth. See, the Golden Eagles just keep passing it back and forth.
But the Wildcats barely hold on to possession.
Sydney Hickman for the Fort Payne Wildcats, number 10 right there. Great execution, play, great blocking.
Alexis with the cut, passed by Emerson Weaver.
Just like Alexis Phillips was forced right there to throw the ball up. That'll be another free throw.
Hey, sometimes that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
That's a good strategy, drawing fouls. Because if you don't have a good look on that, sometimes you just have to pull a James Harden and just go under their hands.
Go under and get it.
And sometimes you just gotta like throw it up there. If you get under their hands, it'll have to be called a foul. Learned that from my dad too. Watched James Harden videos.
There you go, Reese.
Before the park games. I tried. I never ended up being able to do it, but I tried.
Oh man, a hard contact by number 11 right there. Isabel Goggins for the Fort Payne Wildcats.
Emerson Weaver takes it in, and it is good.
In for the and one by Emerson Weaver.
Hits that little white square there.
You got that right. Square is your best friend in basketball. And a great answer by the Fort Payne Wildcats, making your score 13.
Seems like the Jacksonville Golden Eagles didn't get back fast enough on that, so they had one man open.
Agreed.
JC Taylor brings it in, and it is good.
Now we're getting consistent. Now
Yes.
is when the play clock answers.
They're working it down there.
Just a little over a minute left to play in period one. Ontario goes back. Nope, incomplete. Oh, off the rim, no good. Alexis Phillips.
Tipped by Maya Swain to Alexis Phillips. Alexis goes in and is fouled. She will now come up for her second free throw.
This will be the third free throw for the Golden Eagles.
Second for Alexis Phillips. She's good at drawing those fouls for sure. Alexis is very consistent with her free throws. She's a very good shooter and a very good teammate. She's a lovely person to be around. I love Alexis. Good leader as well.
Score is now tied 13-13 here at Van Dimmer Gymnasium, located on the campus of Jacksonville High School.
I told you, they just had to get warmed up. Now they're here.
That's right. They are in the present. Student section kind of died down. I guess everybody went to cookout downtown. I don't know where everybody's at now, but if you're here and you're still with us, glad to have you here. This will be the first free throw.
I'll never understand that though, because the girls' games are just as electric, just as good.
We'll let everybody go and go home and chillax while me and you and all the rest of the stream team are here enjoying this ball game. Let them go eat their cookout while we stay here and enjoy this great ball game. They messed up.
I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind some cookout after this.
I don't know. I mean, my paycheck might hurt, or my
Bank account.
bank account might hurt a little bit, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
I choose not to look at it sometimes.
No thanks.
As do many.
I was about to say no thanks. I choose money. Here we go. Just under a minute left in period one. Back to Gesha. Pro throw. Up, looking for the goal. Holds on to it. Back to Alexis Phillips. Alexis Phillips in the paint, about 3 feet from the goal. Maya Swain shoves in there. Back to Alexis Phillips. Alexis Phillips is up, in for the layup, in for the and one for Alexis Phillips. Golden Eagles now 15-14 is the score with just under 40 seconds left to go in the period one.
Alexis Phillips, by far one of the most athletic people I've ever met. She does volleyball, basketball, and softball.
She stays busy. But she's very talented.
Yes. Same with all these girls, though. Every girl on this court is impressively athletic. I would say it's the same thing as the boys. They don't have to be the tallest, but they're definitely probably one of the most athletic teams, for sure.
Oh, I agree.
Just as individuals and then coming together as a team have like a wild amount of athleticism.
So going back to the points scored per game, we've got Ontario Braxton with an average of 8 points, 8.4 points a game. Miss Nicholson over here with a 15.4 points per game.
Miss Nevaeh is our leading scorer, only as a freshman. That's very impressive. Emerson Weaver gets the steal, but can't hold on to it. Wildcats get it back, take it down. It is no good. Rebounded by Terry Braxton.
And the clock beat it before she could get down court. I just wanted to come back and just say a real quick little update. This is the court that these guys and girls are playing on is Riley Green Court. Riley Green did a $20 million or a 2020 something donation for Jacksonville Golden Eagles to allow us to redo this court, and the logo is on the court on both sides, and along with the Golden Eagles logo in the middle. Great upgrade from Jacksonville Athletics, along with the $3 million football facility right outside, about half a mile from here, right up the road, along with the softball fields and football fields and everything in between. Jacksonville is a beautiful place. Thank you to our sponsors and our athletic teams, that everybody that's working with us.
I'm seeing a lot of frustration from the Wildcats coach. As we start this second quarter, your score 15, Jacksonville Golden Eagles 14, Wildcats. Getting very close here.
We're back in the second period. Emerson Weaver with a strong start. Back to Alexis Phillips in the paint. Alexis Phillips we've got a new player on the court now for the Golden Eagles. Keasia Williams, number 13.
Oh, I love Keasia.
A junior.
I love Keasia. Ontario.
Woo, Alexis with the Ryan Williams throw one-handed.
Terry Braxton for the three.
Oh, just overshot it.
Overshot it. Keasia almost held on to that rebound. And that is a foul on the Wildcats for Deasia Prothro, who gets to shoot free throws.
This will be the 5th free throw for the Golden Eagles this game.
Early foul for the Wildcats. As Deasia Prothro misses her first, styles one shot lift.
And that was off the rim, no good. So no free throws for Deasia Prothro right there. The score stays the same, 15-14, Jacksonville Golden Eagles. Fort Payne in the paint.
And go for three, but it was no good. Jacksonville now has the ball. About to be a sub made. Number 3, Maya Swain. Goes in for number 13, Keasia Williams.
Libby Redden for the Fort Payne Wildcats, a very tall lady guarding Emerson Weaver. Up and down the court, up and down the court. She is it is not listed, but if I had to guess, she's a center. If I had to be a guess. Number 34, Reese, if that's who you're looking for. If not shooting guard, a center.
Oh yeah, look at those arms. It's got to be a center.
Got to be a center. I mean, that's why I'm just going
arms.
through here thinking.
Alexis Phillips has the ball, throws it into Maya Swain. Looks like the Wildcats are starting a full court press now. Alexis for the three. Just a little short, bounces off. Maya Swain with the rebound, but just throws it back up. Deasia rebounds. It is now passed to Emerson. No good.
Isabella Goggins now. Back and forth. Fort Payne in the paint, about 3 feet from the court. Back to Isabel Goggins. Up! No good.
Rebounded by Terry Braxton.
Oh, get to it, Deasia. Will she step back? Oh!
Deasia tries to save it. Accidentally hands it off to a Wildcat. And that will be the first foul for Jacksonville on Ontario Braxton for number 11 on the Wildcats.
Which is Isabel Goggins.
Trying to steal the sheet. I can't read the names.
No, you're good. How about I move it over towards your way? What about that?
That would be very appreciated. So I can stop saying numbers and people are very
Well, I know.
confused.
I'm trying to go as I go along here.
Alexis Phillips with the ball now. Your score has now changed. 17 Wildcats, 15 for the Golden Eagles. Ball gets taken by the Wildcats. So sorry.
No, you're good. Goggins with the ball now, back and forth. The Fort Payne connection usually goes with Isabel Goggins, and then it kind of goes back to Raven Fairley. And she tried and tried and tried until that ball got in for the N1 for the Fort Payne Wildcats, making your score 19 Fort Payne, 15 Jacksonville.
Gotta get these rebounds. And that is timeout. And Golden Eagles, I think Coach Corey Mize saw that Alexis Phillips was a little trapped right there. Had to try to get her out of there.
That was a smart option right there by Coach Corey Mize. Great execution on the coaching side. Great job, Coach Mize. Great job. Soaring Sports Podcast is the original podcast for all your Jacksonville High School sports. We're trying to promote this as much as possible. You know, we've done an amazing job with it. It is home. It is on Spotify. We record every Tuesday or Wednesday. We push it out on Thursday and Friday. Be sure to look us up, Golden Eagle Media, Soaring Sports Podcast on Spotify. Not on Apple Music, but on Spotify. Go check out Soaring Sports Podcast for all your Jacksonville High School media updates, fan atmospheres, and intense college football matchups.
And I know you want to listen because I know we're funny.
We are very hilarious.
So I know y'all want to go listen, so you might as well just go listen.
You think this is funny? The recorded section is hilarious. Here we go. Back and forth, like a sailboat.
A little trip up for Alexis Phillips. I know that didn't feel good on the knees. But she stands up.
I was about to say, she's up, she's smiling, she's
That's
loving
one thing
it down
about
there.
Alexis. She's always smiling for sure. Jacksonville with the ball. Alexis Phillips throws it to JC Taylor. Gets it off to Emerson. Emerson throws it to a spot. No one's there. Dead man zone. So that was out on the Jacksonville Golden Eagles.
Just a dead man walking.
That's what I call dead man zone. No one's there. Wildcats tried to get the ball out, but no one was there. So JC Taylor comes and gets the ball.
Welcome to the court for the Fort Payne Wildcats. Amaya O'Neal, number 25, a senior out of Fort Payne, Alabama. Of course they're out of Fort Payne, Alabama, but I mean, that sounds cooler.
Sometimes you gotta say things a different way just to make it sound cool.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Your score is 19 Wildcats, 15 Jacksonville Golden Eagles with 4 minutes and 46 seconds left. Passed out to Ontario Braxton
Lord. Oh.
for the three, but just a little bit short. Rebounded by the Wildcats.
Goggins now with the ball, throws back. To the 5'6" junior getting in house. Up.
No
Off
good.
the rim, no good.
Rebounded by Deasia Prothro, quickly thrown to JC Taylor, who was looking for that ball. As soon as she saw that it was up, she started inching her way toward the goal. She knew it was coming. Good defense from Jacksonville High School, making the Wildcats stumble up the ball. Can never have full possession when there's good defense.
Never, yeah. You can never have good possession when it's full defense. It's just how the game works. Alexis Phillips, one team by number 25.
Deasia Prothro. Quick pass to Ontario Braxton. Then passes it back out to Alexis Phillips on the three, but it is short. Deasia Prothro with the rebound again. as they take it down the court. Number 12 from Fort Payne. Graydon Hayes. I'm so sorry. I'm
Y'all
terrible.
should see the roster. There's like 4 12s, 5
Yes,
5s.
there's like a bunch of different numbers. So sorry if I spelled
Yeah, I was
that
gonna say
wrong.
we are so
or
sorry
said
if
that
we
wrong.
say the wrong name.
Tipped out of bounds by the Wildcats.
I was about to say,
It will be
was that
Jacksonville's
out on the
ball.
Wildcats or was that out on the Golden Eagles? I couldn't
Oh.
see from where I'm at.
Oh, I guess it was out on the Golden Eagles.
That's what I thought. I figured it was out on the Golden Eagles right
Oh,
there.
my fault.
It's all right. Morgan is the points forward for the Fort Payne Wildcats, number 21. Passes the ball in to a teammate, and then they drive down the court. Ripping across the beautiful Jacksonville J. Back to Fort Payne, about 3 feet out.
You should see me crouching trying to see the game because of this rail in the way.
But we're making it work, though. We're doing good.
Of course. And it's out at the top of the key. Dribbled down by number 25. Just thrown up, rebounded her own shot, and put it in there for 2. Your score 21, Wildcats 17, Jacksonville.
Number 25, Amaya O'Neal, getting that slowly but surely eased shot right there for the Fort Payne Wildcats.
Tipped out of bounds by the Wildcats just then. Alexis Phillips will throw it in.
Just under 2:30 left to go at Van Dierman Gymnasium at Jacksonville High School for this out-of-school matchup for the Golden Eagles. I believe that was out on Fort Payne. Shows some frustration from the Fort Payne Wildcats.
Did you say frustration or frustration?
Frustration.
Oh, like flustered and frustrated?
Yeah.
Oh, I've never heard that.
Yeah.
New word.
Frustration. Up on the rim, looks good, and it's in for the 3 for the Golden Eagles.
That's JC Taylor.
Star player.
She definitely has a bright future ahead for her.
J.C. Taylor is the all-time points per game second to
Nevaeh Nicholson.
Nevaeh Nicholson with 14.7 points per game.
Gosh, I can't tell if this is basketball or wrestling anymore.
Well,
A bunch of bodies on the floor.
like I said, let's go let everybody else go to cookout. We're here watching the good games. So
I feel like I'm watching WWE Monday Night Raw.
We'll be at the drive-thru in a little bit, guys. Y'all wait up.
Throw it in by the Wildcats. And it was overthrown by number 11. So it will be Jacksonville's ball. Taken down by J.C. Taylor. Dished out to number 2, Emerson Weaver, who then gives it to Alexis Phillips. Just a lot of moving around. Taylor a little bit to the left of the goal. No good. I've noticed they definitely are trying to move as quick as possible, trying to confuse the defense. Not enough people down there to help. That was a 2-on-1
Yes, you have a
matchup.
you have a 5-on-5 matchup, but are those teammates, are those all 5 down there to get your back?
Yeah, that was a 2-on-1 just then. That was an easy point. Rebounded by Alexis Phillips.
Goggins with the throw, recover.
Oh, that was definitely a foul in my opinion.
Up
but,
and in for the end.
but she got it in.
Got it in.
Now have a 1-point difference between the Jacksonville Golden Eagles and the Wildcats. But that is a foul.
That one was a foul. I wonder why that was a foul and that one was a foul.
Yeah.
Well,
I could have sworn that one was going to get called.
I need to eat something. Like, I'm struggling over here.
Someone's hungry.
I am very hungry. Why do you think I keep calling?
Her first her first free throw is up and it is good. Let's see if she can make this second one.
Spirit fingers. Spirit fingers. Here we go. Goggins up. Goggins good. Makes the score 25. Well, Fort Payne Wildcats 22. Jacksonville Golden Eagles with just a little bit over a minute and right on a minute left to go in the first half.
And the ball is stolen. To Golden Eagles 22.
The Golden Eagles are letting them run away with it. They cannot do that. They've got to hold what they've got. Hair flying everywhere. We've got to make it work. Basketball's on the ground. Alexis Phillips holds it. Hold it. And there we go. will
I think
be.
frustration's starting to set in a little.
I think so. I think it's the way of the game.
Luckily, 42 seconds left. They can hopefully go into the locker room and collect themselves, talk out a good strategy, come back out and finish the game with a win.
Well, like I said the first game, I wonder what the coaches say in those locker rooms. Here we go. Goggins now with the ball. Dribbles back and forth, guarded by Alexis Phillips. Sydney Hickman now with the ball, throws back. Back to Raven. Raven looking, he's got 2 Golden Eagles on her. Goes back to Goggins. Goggins looks back. Goggins to Libby. Libby up.
Libby good.
Deasia pro throw missed. She went in aggressively trying to get a steal, but missed it. Couldn't get back fast enough, so that point was good.
Asia's got to get that ball up higher. 3 Golden Eagles, all on Libby.
3 against 2. Oh, and there is a slip.
Oh man.
She okay? Oh, she looks good. That's good to see.
Goggins goes down with a hard hit on the Riley Green court.
And that, folks, will lead us into halftime. Your score at the end of the first half, 29 Wildcats, 22 for the Golden Eagles. Please enjoy this show by the runner-up state champs. And we will be back with y'all at the beginning of the second half. Go Eagles.
Gymnasium located on the campus of Jacksonville High School. Going into the second half with your score. Let's back up a couple seconds. With your score, Jacksonville 22, Fort Payne Wildcats 29. Head coach of the man. Let me breathe for a second. Okay, head coach of the Fort Payne Wildcats, Steve Sparks. Head coach of the Jacksonville Golden Eagles, Corey Mize. I think I timed that perfect. Here we go. We're ready for the second half of action here in Jacksonville, Alabama on I have to say it again, Reese, on a cold and rainy night. It's been an amazing night so far. We can't wait to get this action underway. The boys winning at 45-39. That is a W in the record book, as you can see on the camera. Coach Bouzon in his gray shirt, he's out supporting the girls, and he's not going anywhere. But let's get back into this week's action. Deasia pro throw now. Maya Swain up for the goal, and that's in. In for the and one. 24-29 now. Looks back.
Wildcats, number 11 with the ball, trying to find someone to pass it to. Number 5 comes up to get the ball as they're passing it around the three-point line. Good defense so far from the Golden Eagles.
Anna Kate with a pass to number 34, Libby, in for the and one. Oh, no hesitation. Nobody there to back up. Who was that? Deasia Prothrow that was back there with that goal. Nobody to back her up right there. All the Golden Eagles around. Maya Swain, hands up. Three's up, three's looking, off the rim, no good. Back to JC. JC Taylor in for the and one, makes the score 31-26 for Payne.
Definitely think JC Taylor points per game might be going up after this game too.
Well, I mean, it's already at 14.5 points per game, so we can see how it goes. Looks long, back Sullivan. Up. No hesitation for the Fort Payne Wildcats scoring these baskets. Drive after drive after drive. Up and at 'em. Ontario, no good. Foul called. Foul call on the Fort Payne Wildcats.
First foul of the game. Ontario will go up for her first free throws. And the first one bounces off the rim, no good.
Very surprised about that one not going in. She was locked in, looking for the goal, ready to go. Shot up coming, shot up, off the basket, no good. Resumes play. Deasia Pro throw back. Alexis Phillips up. Alexis Phillips in for the and one.
Beautiful cut by Alexis. A nice pass by Deasia Prothrow.
Alexis Phillips now guarding Isabel Goggins. Goggins back. Goes back to Libby. Libby throws.
And that is a travel on the Wildcats. Jacksonville gets possession of the ball.
So we've got a sub for the Golden Eagles. Emerson Weaver coming in for Ontario Braxton. Ontario Braxton sits the bench, claps the hands, and here comes back one of the star players, Emerson Weaver, number 2.
JC Taylor with the ball now, looking at eyes on the court. Back to Alexis Phillips. Alexis Phillips now in the paint. About 3/4 out. Here goes Emerson Weaver, looking in, looking out, looking in, drops the ball, out of bounds. Almost had possession, almost had a great and one shot right there. Could not execute.
However, they called that out on the Wildcats, so it is Jacksonville's ball.
It is Jacksonville's ball. Okay, so I saw head coach Steve Sparks get up and throw his hands. Not sure where that was going, but apparently it went in our favor.
No, it was reversed now. Wildcats have the ball.
All right.
A lot of confusion going on just then.
Goggins with the ball now. Goggins, here comes the Asia Pro throw out of nowhere. Couldn't execute very well. Back to Libby. Libby up. Libby in for the and one. A great.
JC Taylor was there, but she didn't time her jump on time.
I was just about to say a great defensive play by JC Taylor, just couldn't execute.
Couldn't get that jump up on time. I think she jumped a little too early.
I agree.
And those arms were long.
Back Maya Swain, back to Emerson Weaver. Emerson Weaver going back to Deasia Pro throw. Back to Alexis Phillips. Up, in for the three.
Beautiful. That was a great open spot right there for Alexis Phillips.
Makes the score 35, Fort Payne 31, Jacksonville Golden Eagles. We're coming back. Eagles are still flying. Up, Emerson Weaver tries to guard. Off the rim, no good. Up, again, in for the N1. 37-31 now, 4:44 remaining in the third period in the second half. Alexis Phillips driving down the court, looking for room, looking for cover. Deasia Pro throw, gets it, clapped by... There we go. Isabel Goggins looking up. Anna Kate with the ball now, about half court. Emerson Weaver waiting to jump. Emerson Weaver, great guarding, pushes hands out, back and forth, left and right. Libby with the one again.
Good cut from the Wildcats.
They've got it. The Golden Eagles have got to stop Libby Red, number 34, the senior. If they have chance in this game. Goggins with the point again. Back under. JC Taylor with the ball now. JC Taylor driving down the court near the sideline.
Got to be crisper with those passes. We can't have turnovers. Stolen by Maya Swain. Out to Alexis. Open three.
Up.
Oh, it's close.
Man. Can't keep doing that, Golden Eagles. We can't keep it like that. Libby gets the ball again. That's the third time that Libby Redden has been under the goal for the Fort Payne Wildcats.
Under. She's always under there and ready. JC Taylor, good defense right there to prevent any points.
If I was Coach Corey Mize, I'd be calling a timeout or putting somebody in right now. Or calling a sub. Up and good. No hesitation right there. Absolutely none. None whatsoever.
Timeout by Coach Corey Mize.
I told you, Reese, I had a feeling it was coming.
Yeah.
So going back to what I said in the first game, what was said in the locker room, apparently what was said is not clicking so far. I don't.
Well, it's just a few minutes.
Well, I mean,
so
it's just a few
hopefully
minutes. I'm not doubting anybody. I'm not a doubter. I'm not a quitter. I'm not a giver-upper. But I am a fan. I'm a fan of both. But I believe the Golden Eagles can come back and win this. Right in front of us, the head coach of the Fort Payne Wildcats, Steve Sparks, quietly talking to his girls. So is Coach Corey Mize, as you can see on the camera. The referee's talking it over. It's a quiet court. Quiet court. The popcorn smell is kind of going away for right now. That stinks. I love popcorn. Popcorn's good. You know when popcorn's good? Christmas time.
True.
Even the scoreboard agrees with me. Did you hear that?
I love a good movie and popcorn.
You got that right. You know what's good though? There, all these Netflix movies that are coming out, like all these good.
Yep.
I mean, all these good Netflix movies. Jingle Jangle, that's a good one. The
agree.
Christmas Chronicles, that's good too. Look, Elizabeth's back here. So the Christmas Chronicles is probably 1 and 2 is my favorite. I like those two, but Jingle Jangle's a good one too.
Back to basketball.
Back to basketball. I could talk about Christmas stuff all day long.
I'm hoping Coach Corey Mize told the girls that we got to crispen our passes to stop preventing as many turnovers. When we have to get down low, because Wildcats is dishing into the paint a lot, and that's where most of their points have come from.
JC Taylor now looking for room. Emerson Weaver up. No good. Pushes it back. 2 Golden Eagles going for it. Kiesia, welcome back to the game, girl. Goes straight into the Golden Eagle sideline.
I think she panicked right there and kind of just threw it because there was a defender very close to Alexis Phillips who was able to disconnect that pass.
Oh, there she goes. Again, Goggins.
And in. Goggins, very impressive, can really play anywhere. Good handles, but also can score well under the goal. J.C. Taylor.
Emerson Weaver going off the rim, no good.
It went in and out. I hate when they do that, when they go in the goal and then just decide to defy gravity and come back out.
Gravity's not in their favor. Well, let's just take a second and look who is on the sideline for the Golden Eagles. We have Maya Swain down there. We have Deasia Prothro down there. We have, let's see, we've got.
They are missing a key player right now, Nevaeh Nicholson.
They are. We've got Lena Wise down there, and I think Raven Pridgeon is down there, I believe. Am I correct on that, Reese?
No.
Okay. I didn't know
I think you made that up.
Well, I didn't know who that was.
Kidding.
Well, I saw somebody's head. I can't see that. I've got that pole right in front of me. Go back to the game. Alexis Phillips. You better watch her back, girl. Emerson Weaver back.
Ontario Braxton up.
Oh, my gosh. That's
in and
twice.
out. I'm telling you, gravity does not like them.
Man, I don't know what is going on. It's stuck for the guys. I don't know what's happening for the girls. And they just throw it away. Subs now coming in for Fort Payne Wildcats. Number 10 of Sydney Hickman. And then, let's see, where'd the other one go?
Number 25.
Number 25, let's find out. Number 25, Amaya O'Neal with the ball. Wow, that wasn't quick. There she goes off the rim, no good. Just like
Rebound.
Alexis Phillips. Hold on to it, girl. Alexis Phillips driving down the court, nowhere near. Goggins right in front of her.
Takes off.
Back to Emerson Weaver. Emerson back to JC. JC back to Emerson. Emerson with the eye on the ball, deflected by the Fort Payne Wildcats.
See, that's
Goggins
what I'm saying.
again.
Good pass, but there goes Ontario Braxton. Couldn't quite get the block. It was a foul on Ontario Braxton, which is the Golden Eagles' second of this quarter. That's what I'm saying, though. We're getting too many deflections, too many steals.
Sydney Hickman now the free throw for the Fort Payne Wildcats.
Your score, 44 for the Wildcats, 31 for the Golden Eagles. So not too far apart, but the Golden Eagles definitely need to step it up with the little that is left in this quarter and in the fourth quarter. Wildcats get another steal. Deasia Prothro with the rebound, and she's just taking it down there. Passes it to Ontario Braxton, who is there but falls a little bit short. Rebounded by the Wildcats.
Oh, get it, Ontario. Get it.
Ontario
Go. Hold on to it.
Lost the ball for a second, but gets it back. Passes it to Deasia Prothro.
And overshot by J.C. Taylor.
Frustration is definitely starting to creep in.
The score now 46, Fort Payne Wildcats, 31 Jacksonville Golden Eagles, with just a little over a minute left in the third period. Sorry, Reese, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. I was just saying we gotta stay grounded. Can't get too frustrated. That's when we let go of the game. That's with anybody, though.
Up and in again by Goggins.
Very good by Goggins.
Those Golden Eagle girls have got to stop Isabel Goggins.
Tipped by Goggins again. Pass to number
Emerson
12.
Weaver. Watch out. J.C. Taylor now throwing down court to Deasia Prothro. Deasia Prothro in the paint, in the blue, in the pocket, looks up. Off the bounce, no
Foul.
good.
Deasia did get fouled, so she will shoot for two. That is the second foul for the Wildcats. Just for this quarter. Definitely shocking to me, but the girl Wildcats have gotten a lot less fouls than the boy Wildcats, which usually isn't the case. Usually the girls are a little bit scrappier, have a few more fouls on them, but not the case. That's another thing that's helping them is they're not fouling too much.
They're not. Then you would expect a more physical game. Finally, one goes in for the Golden Eagles. Two of them, mind you, 33-48 is the score. Fort Payne with the lead. Isabel Goggins guarded by Alexis Phillips. Alexis Phillips now looking in. Back to Amalia O'Neal.
Stolen by Deasia Prothro.
Right on the money, too.
You can tell Deasia's getting very aggressive. She's trying to get that ball in that net. There was a foul on number 10. Jacksonville will get the ball. Alexis into JC Taylor.
JC Taylor now with the edge. Sorry, that's Alexis Phillips.
And the ball is tipped. And that is the end of the third quarter. Your score, 48 Wildcats, 33 Jacksonville Golden Eagles. As we enter the final quarter, what do we have to see a difference in to pull out this win?
Players. I believe that players on both sides. On both sides. Switch up your lineup. Yes, you have dominant players. Switch up your sides. Switch up who you want to see. Switch up maybe your shooting guard, maybe your point forward, maybe your center. Switch some things up. Now, Grant, I'm not the basketball coach. I'm just speaking up here from the commentating side of it. But if anything had to change, it would be where the girls go or how they play. But other than that, everything's fine. Everything's fine. It's basketball. You're not going to win every game. You're not going to lose every game. It's how it works. But I'm going to ask the same thing to you, Reese. What would you do? If you were the coach in this position, how would you feel?
The main issue that I've seen, they definitely picked it up. I'm very proud of them for picking it back up and doing all that they've done so far. I just think, like I've said multiple times, the passes just need to be a little bit more aggressive to each other so there's less deflections, because that's just what is killing them is the turnovers. But other than that, I think they're doing a great job. They're doing good moving the ball, good defense except on that post. But if they just get a few girls down there and limit the turnovers, I think they'll be fine. They're doing good right now, and they can definitely come back. They just got to dig deep right here.
I agree.
As we get started, Wildcats start with the ball.
Goggins passes it back to Anna Kate. Anna Kate looking for some room. Guarded by Maya Swain, a junior out of Jacksonville, Alabama.
I love Maya.
Deasia Prothro comes out of nowhere, swoops like an eagle. Emerson Weaver gets it, passes it back to Deasia. Deasia looking up. Deasia no good.
Hands up. It is overshot, rebounded by JC Taylor as JC Taylor takes it down the court. Is going to take it all the way, and it's blocked by Goggins. They've got to stop Goggins. Alexis Phillips recovers it, but I don't think anybody knew. They thought it was out of bounds. So the Wildcats got it back, went for a three, but it was no good. So Alexis Phillips gets the rebound and goes up, but can't get it in. And it is rebound by the Wildcats again.
Deasia Prothro assisted Alexis Phillips right there on the rebound. Great execution, great teamwork right there as Deasia Prothro is going for Goggins. Goggins back to Anna Kate.
Foul.
Libby gets the ball right there as the foul is called.
Foul on JC Taylor.
Oh, poor JC Taylor. She's been playing her heart out tonight. And the pink shoes. Was it you, Elizabeth, that said? No, that was you, Reese.
That was me.
Okay, sorry.
That I look at the shoes.
Sorry, did you look at the shoes?
That's my favorite part.
I think those are the brightest shoes on the court. Well, I don't know. Maya Swain's got pretty calm.
I love her shoes.
Got one of those assistant coaches for the Fort Payne Wildcats talking to Isabel Goggins, just giving her some coaching. Great execution by the coaches. Maya Swain back to Alexis Phillips, one-handed like Ryan Williams in an Alabama football game.
Okay, enough about Alabama football.
My bad.
No.
Hey, you can talk about your dogs. But I like Alabama football. Get it, girls, get it. There you go. Slow but surely, passes back to Maya Swain.
Good
Maya
pass.
Swain back. Alexis Phillips driving down the court. Two Golden Eagles there, looks up. Off the rim, no
Barely.
good.
These girls got to dig deep in here, get some steals, get some shots put up.
Hands up, Eagles. Hands up. It's one of my favorite chants.
Got to get good defense on Goggins. Rebound by Alexis Phillips, who passed it to Ontaria. Wasn't quite ready for it, but she got it. I think Alexis anticipated JC Taylor to be further than she was because she overthrew it. JC tried to jump up and catch it, but couldn't quite get it.
I don't like it being quiet in this gym.
I don't either.
I don't. Here we go. Back and forth.
Yep.
Reese, does Coach Mo sing that at night? Does she like,
No. No.
For the ones that don't know, Coach Mo is the cheer coach, and yeah, there's no more student section. I mean, they're there, but hey, that's all good. That's all fun and games. Like we said earlier, you guys go eat, and we'll be here watching the game.
Yes.
Back to up, good for Fort Payne. Makes the score 50-36. Fort Payne with just a little bit over 5 minutes left. Goggins with the steal from Emerson.
Goggins,
Wide
no one
open
around.
court. I might as well just call that a touchdown. That was
Or you can call it a point.
well, she had wide open advantage. JC Taylor up, off the rim, no good.
It's okay. I like your little football references. It's okay. It's fine.
Maybe Jacksonville needs to switch goals.
Timeout, Coach Corey Mize. As Deasia Prothro checks in, definitely see some frustration from Coach Mize. I feel like the girls are kind of getting a little frustrated and tired as well.
I want to say a quick shout out to all the fans that came tonight via Fort Payne and via Jacksonville. Just an amazing atmosphere all day today, the school day, and it's just been an amazing and awesome day. Reese, would you agree? It's just been an awesome day overall.
Definitely, I agree. I know we couldn't do this every game, but I really enjoy the in-game. Not the in-game, the during school game, just because there was so much support. It was very hyped and very excited. Definitely can't do that all the time, or we would not get 7th period.
And we're gonna try to get the games, some more streams lined up, depending on the numbers of the viewers. We're gonna try to get that lined up over the weekend as Christmas break arrives and Christmas break comes up quick.
We'll try to stream the most anticipated too, best games coming up. So we're excited to see what the rest of the season has for both boys and girls and JV. Emerson Weaver with the ball at the top of the three. Pass to JC Taylor, who goes in, but passes it back out to Ontaria, who throws it up, and the point is good. And one for Ontario Braxton.
Makes the score 38 Jacksonville, 54 Golden Eagles. 54 Fort Payne. Off the rim again.
Goodness.
I wonder if that rim's got like a mini trampoline on it.
I guess so.
You think the ants maybe brought, or the elves from Santa's North
ants?
Pole? Well, I said ants. I don't know why I said ants, but the elves.
It's okay.
You think the elves brought some trampoline put on the basketball goal? I don't know.
It's looking like it.
It's
I'm
looking
not gonna
like
lie.
And Libby lets go of the ball, just lets go of it.
2 fouls back to back for Deasia Prothro.
Look, I'm just going to go ahead and say this. We're watching the game, but in order to watch the game, you've got to look at the girls and the guys' faces. All the girls' faces right now, their cheeks are blood red. They're playing hard. It's a good game. Regardless of score, they're playing a really good game. They're playing their hearts out.
100%. I couldn't be more proud of these girls. And they're just going to have a great season to come. So far, their record looks beautiful. You win some, you lose some. They're giving it all they can. frustration is starting to sit in, but I think they should still be proud of themselves for sure.
That's-
Asia Pro Throw aggressively taking it.
Oh, there
That
goes
was
Lexus
good.
Phillips. Lexus Phillips up. Oh, man. Man, that trampoline bounced again. Still 55-38.
Up and too hard. Bounces off.
Oh,
Lost possession. Back to Goggins at the top.
Emerson on Weaver. Emerson on Goggins again. Back off the rim, no good. Shots halfway
Ontario.
across court.
And blocked. J.C. Taylor.
Oh, double teamed. And that ball looks like it'll be thrown back in.
Goggins has been doing great this game.
And out comes Libby Red, and in comes Morgan for the Fort Payne Wildcats.
Passed out to the three. Is she? Oh, I thought she was gonna go through for a three for a second there.
Deja Pro throw on her. Cover two, cover man. Looks long. In and out, sweep and the miss. Wide open for number 25 for the Fort Payne Wildcats. Amelia O'Neal off the rim and in, but that one won't count.
It looks like there's a lot of confusion going on as well, just on both teams.
There is a lot of confusions. If we look at the sidelines, the only person that's standing up on both sidelines is the coach of the Fort Payne Wildcats, which is Mr. Sparks.
Stolen by Goggins.
Goggins again, up
Takes it all the way,
and in.
making your score 57 for the Wildcats, 38 for Jacksonville Golden Eagles with 2 minutes and 50 seconds left. J.C. Taylor passes it out to the three. Deja Pro throw. As
Throw
Deja
up.
takes it in, but it was not good. Fighting for this rebound, which is taken back by Alexis Phillips. Passed out to the three, Emerson Weaver.
Weaver looking.
Takes
Weaver.
it in, dishes it back out.
Alexis Phillips back. Back to Weaver, back to Deja Pro throw. Spins, looks long, up, and it looks like a foul will be called.
On the Wildcats.
Believe so.
Deja Pro throw will be going for free throws. That is the second foul for the Wildcats, where Jacksonville sits at 4. Let's hope they don't get any more than that, so they don't give away some free throws. 2 minutes and 22 seconds left.
Deja Pro throw in.
And it is good.
Great job, Deja Pro throw. 2 more subs coming in. 2 coming in, 2 coming out. Goggins now leaving the game for the Fort Payne Wildcats. As you can hear the Fort Payne fans clapping in the background, along with number 14, Anna Kate, coming out of the game. 2 very talented players. And that one goes in from Deja Pro throw, making the score 57-40. Fort Payne Wildcats with 2 minutes and 22 seconds left to go in this game.
Hey, just shoot a bunch of threes and we can come back.
You got that right.
It ain't over until it's over.
That's right.
Maya Swain on her.
Maya Swain, I believe that one's going to go out on the Eagles.
So too.
That one was the Eagles. The ball will be handed and tipped by number 21, Morgan, for the Fort Payne Wildcats.
Thrown in. As she goes in.
Oh, Morgan gets the ball. Maya Swain. I think Maya Swain. Yep. Maya Swain didn't touch it, so it'll be Golden Eagles ball. Morgan touched it, number 25 for the Wildcats, or for 21, excuse me.
All right, let's put some points up on this board.
Emerson Weaver looking for strategy, driving down the court. Goes to Alexis Phillips. Alexis Phillips back to Maya Swain. Tipped out on Fort Payne. Last one to touch the ball.
Luckily, that was tipped by Fort Payne.
Coach Corey Mize is back on his feet now, looking for strategy. It's not over till it's over, ladies and gentlemen. 1 minute and 55 seconds left to go in this game. Up, in the rim, and for the and one.
Ontario Braxton looking really good this game, too. As the ball is taken down, Maya Swain on defense. Almost barely out of the reach of Alexis Phillips. Drives it in, loses possession. Out to number 25. Tries to cut, but Alexis Phillips intercepts it.
Bounces off. Alexis Phillips has it. Alexis Phillips driving down the court, student section side. Looking back to Maya Swain. Maya Swain up. Maya Swain just short.
Short. Barely short, but good alignment.
It was right on the dot. Just couldn't execute that shot right there.
Looks like Wildcats have stopped full court pressing.
And in for the three.
Score is now 60. Wildcats 42 for the Golden Eagles with 1 minute remaining. Out to Deasia Prothro at the three as she drives it in. Goes up for a layup. Looks like she's injured though. Oh, that doesn't look good. I don't know if she's injured or cramping.
I believe she's cramping.
I think she is too. She's holding her calf.
We will get a report back as soon as possible.
Oh yeah, it's a cramp.
And Deasia Prothro will leave the game.
She is smiling though. So I do believe it was a cramp. Luckily, thank goodness. JC Taylor will come in for Deasia Prothro, shooting her free throws. First one was no good. Second one is in. Getting Jacksonville up to 43. 47 seconds left. Full court press by the Golden Eagles. Press is broken. Hit off the foot of Ontaria Braxton to regain possession. Ontaria goes up, but overshoots it. Is rebounded by the Wildcats. However, it is a travel.
Travel, pack your bags, ladies and gentlemen. That was funny.
One way to say it, I guess.
I mean, the Golden Eagle Marching Band went on a road trip this year. I mean,
Oh, yes.
we did.
Marching band looked beautiful.
Hey,
this
we
year.
were. You know what band was really, really good, though, that we played and performed against? The people that we played round one with. Scottsboro's
I knew
Marching
you were going
Band.
to say that. I didn't want to say it too early, though.
They were really good. Also, Anderson's band was good, too.
Oh, yeah. Love
Oh,
it.
Maya Swain. Oh,
Up for a mid-range shot, no good. Bounced off of a Wildcat, though. So it will be Jacksonville's ball.
will be Jacksonville's ball.
What
So
were you saying?
I said, I wonder if it's the shoes.
What do you mean?
I wonder if it's the shoes that make people perform like amazing in basketball. I don't get it.
Definitely can boost a player's confidence when they know they look good.
Emerson Weaver back to Alexis Phillips, lines up perfectly, in for the three, making your score 60-46.
5 seconds left in the game. Wildcats have possession.
And I think they'll just hold it and close it out unless they're going to go for the three. And ladies and gentlemen, that is your ball game. Well, Reese, that
I
is
had fun.
me. I've had a blast.
I had fun.
I had a blast, and we're going to debrief both games before we call it a close. But it was an amazing game, both sides of the ball. It ain't going to take long, Elizabeth. Calm down.
Elizabeth's face.
But with the guys winning it 45-39 and the girls losing 60 to 46, that's not bad. You win one, you lose one. Just great game, atmosphere. Jacksonville, I'm blessed to be here. What an amazing night in Van Dierman Gymnasium. Unfortunately, we will not be streaming the JV boys game, so you guys will keep up with that on MaxPreps or via however you would like to. We would like to congratulate both Fort Payne on their win and Jacksonville on their win as well. Both execution, great game. Reese, you got anything?
I just want to say for the boys' game, they definitely performed to their best ability, and it definitely paid off for them. They competed with a very good and aggressive team that has beat other good teams, so that I hope that boosts their confidence in their skills. And for the girls, I would rather lose with a bunch of effort than win with no effort. So they gave it all they could. I think they still played a good game. Record still looks good, so I hope they don't get discouraged and they just come back and win the next one.
That's right. Well, guys, that's all we've got from Riley Green Court here at Van Dierman Gymnasium, located on the campus of Jacksonville High School, with a final score of 60-46. We appreciate you tuning into tonight's action, and with all that, we say so long, everybody. Go Eagles, and Merry Christmas.
Go Eagles! Happy holidays!
Happy holidays.